And if you were up early under a clear sky, the blood moon made a beautiful start to the day. For those under cloud or their duvet, I'll have more striking pictures along with the national forecast later in the programme. And this week's colder, wetter weather is due to give way to something drier, sunnier and warmer next week. I'll have the full national forecast plus a look at this morning's dramatic blood moon next.
About that red moon eclipse. I missed the red bit, but I did see the bright white bit before it started.
I reckon that counts, though.
Yeah.
I really reckon that counts. On the other hand, a lot of people didn't see it, but we do have some amazing pictures, and these amazing pictures are from Griffith Observatory, get my right teeth in Los Angeles. These are great to see because, honestly, the blood moon was not that easy to see across much of the UK. Many areas had cloud cover, and even where it was clear, the moon had already set below the horizon by the time of the partial lunar eclipse. So only part of the moon appeared red. So you didn't miss much, Charlene. Blood moons, though, aren't that rare, though. So we will have another chance to see one in September. Right, back to the day job. And for the here and now, let's talk about the weather. And it is looking good. Now, after the weekend into next week, it is looking warmer, brighter and drier. We could probably stop there. On the other hand, you know how much I love the science bit, so let's have a look at what's actually going on. Now, our weather very often is really kind of created by the areas of high pressure and low pressure around, and let's remember that winds swirl clockwise around an area of high pressure. So that's what we've got at the moment. The position of this area of high pressure has been creating this very cold northerly wind. Now, if we run the sequence, you can see that over the next few days and into early next week, that area of high pressure is going to be moving eastwards, settling sort of towards Germany by the time we get to early next week. And that, remember, the direction of that wind will start coming in from the southeast, and that's a warmer and drier direction. And that means that by the time we look ahead to the picture for next week, we've got this as an impact on those temperatures from around sort of 8s and 9s today into the mid-teens by the time we get to next week. So that's pretty good news. Let's have a look now at the forecast. It's going to be so nice next week.
Oh, I can't wait.
Warmer, drier, sunnier. I just want everyone to say thank you, Becky.
Thank you, Becky.
Thank you for indulging me with that science bit. You know how much I love it. If you love it too, then you are my people. Let's have a look then at the picture for the weekend. We are definitely expecting it to be not too bad at all. Early frost and fog clearing. A chilly and largely dry story, a little bit cloudier in the north on Sunday. It is remaining quite cold this weekend. We're waiting for that wind to swing round to that warmer direction early next week. But for the here and now, as you can see, it's a pretty settled sort of night. A few showers coming and going, blowing in on that cold wind. And it's another chilly picture. But where we've had the clear overnight skies, we are going to see some brightness to start tomorrow. As you can see, by the time we get to the afternoon, there's plenty of sunshine still across the UK. From a temperature point of view, it's still looking a little bit disappointing. We've still got those cold northerly winds, although they are starting to shift. They will feel quite keen, I think, towards the eastern fringes of the UK. But these temperatures, as you can see, will at least be a little bit offset by the fact we've got a reasonable amount of sunshine. It's really not looking too bad at all this weekend. Let's have a look ahead then to Sunday. Lovely conditions again towards more southern parts of the UK. A little bit more cloud there towards the north as we've got this really old frontal system just introducing a little bit more cloud, but it's largely dry, the best of the brightness towards the south. But as I say, those temperatures are definitely on the up.